What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Football Chatbox. My name is Ryan, and welcome to the Game Week 1 deadline stream for the 23-24 season. How is everyone doing? Welcome to Tin, Ruhil, Amit, Shubharan. How are you all doing? Are your teams locked? Let me know in the comments. As you can see, my team has slightly changed. Is this the final team? We will wait and see. But welcome. How is everyone doing? All set and ready to go, says Amit. Ruhil says, hey Ryan, how are you doing? Ruhil. Shubharan says, hello all. How locked are your picks? I guess this is kind of locked. Things may change if we get leaked team news with regards to Manchester City. Greg, welcome. How are you doing? Connor, welcome. Will Foden play? I mean, that is $1 million question, and we will kind of wait and see whether we can find leaked team news. And if we do find leaked team news, then we'll share it with you guys, and we'll see whether Foden is starting or not. But for the moment, I am 50-50 on that. More leaning towards him getting benched than starting. Jaden, how are you doing? Welcome. Hey, mate. Boki, how are you doing? Aryan, nice intro, he says. Thank you very much. Boki, what's up, Ryan? He says, welcome. How are you all doing? Justin, thank you. Welcome. How are you going? Hope all is well. All is well. And Justin, thank you very much for the donation for City to Surf as well, and for Wildlife Australia. So thank you very much. And then Shubharan goes Sala and Garnacho. Interesting indeed. Indeed. Can you check my team? Yes, sure. If you have your teams, feel free to either put it in the tweet if you're on Twitter, or you can also, I'll put the link, tweet link here. You can also type it in the chat, and I will read it from the chat. So here's the tweet link for anyone who has Twitter and wants to share it on Twitter. Feel free to. If you have Instagram and you want to share it on Instagram, then message me on Instagram and I'll bring it up. Instagram.com/footballchatbox. If you want to put it on Instagram, you can go there as well. Can I send you my teams on Twitter? I made some changes from last time. Yes, go ahead. Put it. We'll read everything. All good, mate. Hope you are looking forward to the race. I'm running it as well for the first time. Oh, okay. Nice. What time are you running? Or what wave? What start wave are you in? Let me know. Maybe if you spot me, let me know. Yeah, I'm just running it for the first time, so I'm looking forward to it. I've already done 2 test runs on the route, and it took me about 2 hours. So we'll see how things go. Let me. There we go. Oh no. Check X. Oh yeah, X, Twitter nowadays. Alright, so this is Twitter, or X as we call it nowadays. FPL King. Who's this? Is this yours, Ruhil? Is this yours? So you've gone Nana, Stones, Estupin, and Gabriel. Nice. Ooh, Foden. Okay. Vitoma, Mbeumo is past fit, so should be fine. Saka, Rashford, Joe Pedro, and Haaland. Jackson on the bench. Interesting. Chilwell, yeah, okay. Rico Henry, yep. That's a very good bench as well, huh? Strong bench. Turner, yes. Jackson. Yeah, maybe. I don't mind starting Jackson as well if you have him. But who would you start him ahead? I might even start him over Mbeumo. But I think Spurs might not keep a clean sheet. But I think Liverpool also won't keep a clean sheet, though, to be honest. But I like the team, to be honest. Very well, nicely structured team. I like it. Yellow Wave, 8:55 a.m. I would love to, if it's possible, to meet up. Yeah, I'll message you, Justin. I am in the Blue Wave, so that would be 8 Oh no, that's 808, I think. Mine is 808. So maybe if you see me in Bondi Beach, that's a possibility. I'll message you later. Probable draft odds of now for Shubharan is Onana, and then in defense he has Gabriel, Estupinan, Chilwell or Stones. I'll probably go Chilwell for the attacking threat, but Stones is also fine. Midfield has Bruno, Rashford, Martinelli, Saka, Mbeumo, Mitoma. Yeah, that's fine. Forward is Watkins and Haaland. Nice. I like it. Who's on the bench? Shubharan. Any money in the bank, by the way? I like the team. I sent mine. Greg sent his as well. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is FPL King. I think this was Ruhil. Yes, he says Foden or Madison. If Foden is starting, go with Foden, but we still don't know. So I will stick with Madison for now, but I prefer to go Foden because I want to see what Madison, not only Madison, I want to see what happens to Spurs without Harry Kane now, because that could actually impact whether you go for a Madison or whether you go for a Richarlison. So for Foden, probably if he starts, otherwise I guess you go Madison, but I like Foden for the moment because of that Spurs uncertainty. Boki, this is yours as well. Greg, I think yours, is this yours, Greg? Or am I mistaken? Let me know. Okay, let's have a look at Boki. You got, is this the risky team or not the risky team? This is the normal team, right? Johnston, Turner, Stones, Estupinan, Gabriel, Balda, Kabore. Yep. Rashford, Saka, Bruno, Eze. Ooh, interesting. Martinelli, Haaland, Pedro, and Darwin Nunes. Now, here's the thing with Darwin Nunes. I don't think he will start game week 1. Maybe he might start game week 2. I'm not really convinced on game week 1 though. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's worth a punt. If you want Gakpo, maybe a slightly better pick for minutes, possibly. Because he can play in midfield as well. But yeah, I like the rest of the team. I don't mind the rest of the team. Eze is nice as well. Eze, I mean, yeah, I think Eze is not too bad. You could also go, if you wanted to go Mbeumo, you can. Mitoma, not too bad. Eze, what's Crystal Palace fixtures again like? Crystal Palace. Sheffield, Arsenal, Brentford. So it's not an easy run for Crystal Palace though. That's the one thing I'll say. But it's not too bad if you want to go. Also, people, make sure to join the mini league. League code is down in the description. vcerdz. So make sure to join the mini league. We've got over 100 people, so make sure to hit that mini league as well. I don't mind it. The rest I don't mind. Darwin Eze is not too bad. Eze's fixtures are slightly tough, so I wonder whether are you rotating? Because this is definitely a rotation team, right? 3-5-2 basically, I would assume. Boki, I have Joe Pedro in starting 11. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, so Joe Pedro starting, Darwin, I guess you're benching for this week, and then starting next week possibly. Is on pens? Fair enough. Cool. Okay, welcome. Tempting the Wave, welcome. Connor, welcome. Can I send you my team? Yes. For anyone who wants to send their teams, send it to the link. I'll put this link here on YouTube, so you guys can send it on Twitter. If you're on Instagram, please tell me you're sending it on Instagram, and I'll look in there as well. If only Threads had a web app, but they don't. Okay, so that's Bucky's team we've looked at. What's your Twitter so you can rate my team? I've put the link in the chat, Tempting the Wave. So you can check on that. You can just chuck it in the chat over there. Maybe pin the Twitter comment. Oh yes, good point. Very good point. Actually, I'll pin this one. And pin. There we go. Well done. Okay. Oh, by the way, I want to put a poll. What should we put as a poll? No, actually, let's not put a poll this week. We'll see how. If you want me to put a poll, let me know, and I will figure out which one to put. Is Jackson first Premier League match? I'll wait and watch. Okay, fair enough. before I miss anything. Bench for Subharan Turner, Udogi, Kabore, Mbama. Yeah, that's not too bad. I like that. 0.5 in the bank for Boki with this team. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, not too bad. That's pretty good. So you can go to a 7 million player as well if you wanted to. Okay. Cool. Three. Sideman shots. Welcome. 513 DGE. Welcome. Estupinan, Richarlison, or Weltman plus Jota. We'll transfer to Chilwell, Richarlison in Game Week 3. Weltman plus Jota. How much is Weltman? Why Weltman? 4.5. Is it because you want like a Brighton defender? Yeah, okay. Then maybe Weltman plus Jota for now. Because, actually, you have Estupinan plus Richarlison. Ooh. Tempting. Very tempting. But if you're going to transfer to Chilwell plus Richarlison in Game Week 3, you might as well just do Estupinan plus Richarlison now itself and save your Chilwell Richarlison transfer. So just go the Estupinan Richarlison move, 5-1-3. I'll come back before the deadline. Okay. Can you suggest some moves? Okay, hold on. I'll get to you, Amit. Roku, welcome. Let me go to whose team was this? Greg, was this your team? I think it is your team, right? You say yes. Okay, so Greg has Pickford, James, Stones. Ooh, look at that. Reece James in with the captaincy armband and potentially on penalties. Stones, Estupin and Saliba. Nice backline. Mitoma, Bruno, Madison, Eze, Watkins and Haaland. Wow. Shaw and Saka on the bench. Oh wait, you're bench boosting. Oh, you're bench boosting. I didn't notice that. Joe Pedro and Turner. Ooh, this is actually a very nice bench boost. Okay, so the one thing that's missing from here would be Marcus Rashford. Now, I'm assuming you don't have any money to get to Marcus Rashford unless you move Madison as well. If for some reason, Greg, if we get news that from City whether Guardiola is starting, would you move Stones to Guardiola and Bruno to Marcus Rashford? If we get City team news that Guardiola is starting. That is one possibility, but the rest of the team for a bench boost looks really nice. I like this. Maybe you could go... no, it's fine. Yeah, should be nice. Looks nice. That's just the one comment, I think. Because I feel like Rashford is a really good option. If Guardiola is starting tonight, is Stones to Guardiola no-brainer. I think so. I think that 0.5 difference can be used elsewhere. Like in terms of even this team, like that 0.5 difference can be used to just upgrade Bruno Fernandes to Marcus Rashford. But yeah, I like the team for a bench boost. Looks good. Alright. Let me follow Max. Now, tempting the wave. Is this your team? No profile picture rate next. Okay, yes, it is. Okay, so you got Onana, Stones, Estupinan, Gabriel. Nice backline. Mbeumo, Bruno, Saka, Rashford, Martinelli, Haaland, Nico Jackson, Chilwell, Bayer, Osula, and Turner. Phew, strong team. I mean, the amount of strong teams I see without Salah. Because you can make such strong teams without Salah. That's the thing. I mean, I don't know what I would change. It just looks good. This team looks pretty good. I like it. What can we even change? Defense-wise, can we change anything? Oh, by the way, now, okay, this is just the bench concern, and I have no idea whether this will work or not. Like, I don't know what's the rumors about it, but I've heard rumors about Archer potentially going to Sheffield United. Now, I don't know how confirmed that rumor is, right? And I don't know if it'll happen or not fully, but on the basis that if he does end up at Sheffield United, he will probably be their starting striker. So I've added him. I've gone and added him on my bench because of that reason. Over the 4.5 at Sheffield in terms of Osula. So I've gone and done that, but if that's just, I'm assuming he moves or he doesn't move. Well, even if he doesn't move, it doesn't make too much of a difference, I guess, for me, because he might still get a few sub appearances at Villa, but it's just a rumor, and I'm not sure how certain that rumor is, but I'm willing to just put it on and see how things go. This is just for anyone who is just like thinking for like a not playing bench boost, but for anyone who wants a potential forward who will start. Potential, not really sure yet, but just letting you guys know. It's okay. This looks pretty good. I like it. To be honest, I don't think I can suggest anything different. I think a lot of the team like picks itself when you don't have like Salah and all. It kind of picks itself. Do you have any plan on? I guess this has no money in the bank, right? If I'm not mistaken. Rashford, I feel, is an amazing option right now because he will probably start every match up front for the next month because of Højlund won't play. Yeah, I agree. How about if Ortega is starting? Turner to Ortega, no, another no-brainer. So here's the thing. I have thought of what happens if Ortega was to... No, this is what would happen to my team if Guardiola was to start. Then I went Chilwell to Guardiola. I don't know if I want to do Chilwell to Guardiola. We'll see, but I've put it on there. I went Onana to Pickford. I upgraded my Garnacho to Mbeumo and Havertz. I went Martinelli to Havertz. I honestly don't know how good this team is. Maybe it's slightly better for this week. Although I still like my original team that I had here. If Ortega starts, I think you go Turner. I think you go Ortega instead of Turner. Yes. If Ortega starts, I think you go Turner instead. You go Ortega instead of Turner. Yes, that's kind of a no-brainer. Got two teams going template with one and differentials with the other. Yes, no money in the bank. Fair enough. Visa, Salah, Shaw versus Haaland. One of Mitoma or Mbeumo and Kabore. Wait, Visa, Shaw versus Haaland. One of Mitoma or Mbeumo. Surely you go Haaland and one of Mitoma or Mbeumo. I think that's better. I would want to have Haaland. I probably wouldn't go without Haaland, to be honest. Okay, I think I have seen everything. Did I miss anyone else's? No, I didn't. I would go, honestly, why am I having it? Max, you put it in the wrong one. It's fine. Where did I put this? I would go with Haaland. What to do with Guardiola Stones then? Start with Stones for now. And if we see news about Guardiola starting, switch it to Guardiola. What rank did he finish last season? 81k, if I'm not mistaken. I finished around 81k. Yeah, 81k. What? Okay, send my team. Guardiola. Okay, can you suggest some moves for Amit? Okay, let's have a look at Amit. And then also Connor, what is the Instagram? It's instagram.com/footballchatbox. That is the Instagram. If anyone wants, that's the Instagram. Okay, let's look at Amit's question. Let me go back to my team. And then bring up Amit's question. So you got suggest some moves. You got Onana and Turner, Jones, Gabriel, or Timber. Probably go Gabriel. I think Timber is a bit of a rotation problem. Oh wait, okay, wait. 513. I will get to you. Roshan, welcome. So Gabriel, I will go Gabriel, Amit, and then Estupinan, Baldo, Kabari on the bench. Yep. Saka, Bruno, Rashford, Mitoma, Jota or Martinelli. Ooh, very interesting there. Pedro, Haaland, Archer, and 3 million in the bank for Watkins or Darwin game week 2. Oh, that's a very interesting option. Okay, here's the thing. Amit, I don't know how. It depends on how much of a risk you're willing to take. If you take Jota now, right, it's obviously a risk, but if he does start, then you probably have him for Game Week 2, maybe. But will he start in Game Week 2? Is so hard to tell. I'll probably go Martinelli then. Because Jota's minutes, I think he'll start Game Week 1. I'm just not sure about Game Week 2 with regards to Jota. But Martinelli, I think we should be fine with that in terms of at least 60 odd minutes. Or 60 to 70 minutes for today. In terms of other moves, I think go for Gabriel instead of Timber. The rest seems fine. I guess for you as well, Stones is fine. You have 3 million in the bank. I mean, yeah, I think that's not too bad. You could probably actually put Watkins in if you wanted straight away, but then I guess that switches your formation. Okay, so 5-3 with you. So if Ortega starts, do you go Guardiola Stones? Oh, in that case, I probably wouldn't go for. Would I go for Ortega? I probably won't go for Ortega. I would just go for Guardiola instead, because you're going to replace Ortega with the 4 million keeper, right? You're not going to replace Ortega with like your 4.5 or 5 million keeper. I don't know if I'll go 4 million keepers. I think that might be a bit more too much. So I probably go for the defender. What was your team again? I'm just trying to find it again if I can. Oh no, I don't have it. Yeah, I probably will go for the defender first over the keeper. Because we don't know whether Ortega is just starting a one-off game or whether he's going to start for the season or not. It's a bit of uncertainty. Okay, Connor has sent his team on Instagram. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. How come I'm not got it yet? Where am I looking? Oh no, it didn't switch account. Okay, that makes sense. Give me a second. Ah man, this is not. Oh, here we go. Alright, here we go. Connor's team. And I got Aryan's team as well. I have Aryan's team as well. And Connor's team and Roshan's team as well. So I will have a look at all of this. Alright, let's start with Connor, your team first. How do I print this? Okay, this might be a tough one, but okay, this is Connor's team. Hope you guys can see. Steele, Stones, Estupinan, Gabriel, Eze, Saka, Bruno, Martinelli, Rashford, Watkins, and Haaland captain. Areola, Mubama, Udogi, and Kabore. I would probably change Areola. I'm not really sure whether he is going to be the West Ham starting keeper. I don't mind going for Turner. With Steele, I feel like I know he is. It seems like he is supposed to be playing game week 1, but I don't know for how long he'll continue to play. So I'm a bit wary on having Steele. Honestly, I don't mind if you actually switch to another keeper as well. I would like to get a Brighton attacker if you can. Maybe a Mitoma instead of Eze. That's just my thinking, because I feel like there are goals in that Brighton game. But the rest of the team actually looks good, and I like the rest of the team. So yeah, that's just a few mentions. That's it. The rest of the team looks good. Let me know what you think, Connor. I think this is your team. Same risk is with Martinelli with 70 minutes and Jota with extra stoppage time and want some punch and attack. Don't know about attack for Bournemouth fixture. Only Jota has Chelsea, Bournemouth, and Newcastle, while Martinelli has fixtures. Yeah, Martinelli has really good fixtures. Chilwell or Shaw? Probably Shaw for the moment, because he has slightly better fixtures in the first two, and Chilwell has slightly bit more harder fixtures for the moment. So at the moment I would go Shaw and then I would move it to Chilwell in like game week 3 or something. Is it all good if I can DM you on Twitter with my team? Okay, yeah, send it over, Justin. Send it over. Okay, so this is Roshan's. Sorry, this is Connor's. I have Aryan's and Roshan's as well. Let me first get Aryan's up. Instagram really doesn't do a good opportunity in like giving us good image quality. Okay, so Ramsdale, White, Stones, Estupinian, Ben Mee, Saka, Bruno, Rashford, Mitoma, Haaland, Joe Pedro, Mings, Foden, Archer. So are you going to start Foden if he plays? I would probably start Foden over Ben Mee, right? For sure. Mings, yeah, Mings is fine. You could also select Pau Torres if you wanted to. I don't know if I would want to go 5 million goalkeepers though. I think that's a bit overkill in terms of price. I think you can use that money elsewhere. So I would go 1 5 million keeper and 1 4 million keeper. Ramsdale, here's a question to you. I think this is Roshan's. No, this is Aryan's team. Aryan, are you in the chat? Here's a question to you. If Ramsdale was to lose his position, which we don't know because maybe Raya comes in and takes his spot, what's the plan after that? That's just the one question that I have. The rest of the team, I guess, is not too bad. Ben White. Could probably go Ben White to a Gabriel. I know Ben White gets you a bit more attacking returns, but I feel like the 0.5 saving can be used elsewhere. I think so. I think you have a lot of saving that you can probably use to try and buff up a midfield spot or something. But you have Foden already. Ramsdale, I don't mind the Ben White shout, to be honest. Ramsdale is the one thing I'm not sure with regards to if he loses his position or not. And I also wouldn't have 2 5 million keepers. That's just my personal preference. Ben Mee, yeah, you can go Ben Mee. Is Rico Henry fit? Because if he's fit, he's a better option than Ben Mee. Yeah, it looks like it. He's not marked anymore. So Rico Henry will be a better option than Ben Mee. More attacking fullback. Apart from that, everything else is not too bad. But yeah, let me know what you think. Because you can probably increase a forward spot or even a defensive spot. Midfield spot. 1 million in the bank for Boki. Okay, that's for your risky team, right? Okay, I will check that out. Would you rather have Chilwell and 2 4 million defender or 3 4.5 rotating defender? Colwell and Dogi. Ooh, depends on the rest of your team, Roku. Depends on the rest of your team. And then finally, the last Instagram message was from Roshan. And this is Roshan's team. Man, I need to. Instagram needs to give us better quality photos. Hope you guys can see this. So it's Edison, Shaw, Estupinian. Oh, it's a back 5. Look at that. Edison, Shaw, Estupinian, Stones, Gabriel, Botman, Mitoma, Saka, Rashford, Salah, Haaland, Turner, Joe Pedro, Chukwuemeka, and Mubama. I like the team. I would probably start Joe Pedro for the Luton game over Botman. I think Villa might score, so I would probably do that. The rest of the team looks good. I like the Salah pick. Chukwuemeka, yeah, he will potentially be Chelsea's number 10 by the looks of it, unless they play Gallagher in that spot, maybe. Not really sure. But I would start Joe Pedro over Botman. If for some reason Guardiola does start, you can probably move Stones to Guardiola and save the 0.5 to use elsewhere. But apart from that, the rest of the team is fine. Edison, I guess if you want City clean sheets, I don't know if I would go both Stones and Edison. I'll probably go one City defender. But the rest of the team actually looks pretty good. I like it. Probably one city defender for me. Maybe switch a Stones to a Chilwell and keep Edison. Unless you want to switch to Chilwell later down in Game Week 3 or something. Rest of the team is completely fine. Just start Joao Pedro. I would probably start Joao Pedro. This is for... I think this was Roshan. Back to the Twitter teams for Bucky's risky team. Same risk is with... wait, I read that. And I can start with Watkins, but Pedro is highly owned. And Watkins has Newcastle. Let me go back to your team, Amit, for a second. So you had Pedro, Haaland, and 3 million in the bank for Watkins for Darwin Game Week 2. I don't mind giving Pedro a go and seeing how he does because the Luton fixture is like really good. He should potentially start and on penalties, so I do like it. I would give it a go and see. I do agree that Watkins has Newcastle, but I think they might score Aston Villa. I can see that game, that Aston Villa Newcastle game is one of those games that you're going to see about 10 minutes at a time at the end of the game. Just because of how much the ball is going to be out, I feel like 10 minutes at a time might most likely happen in that game. How about March? You could go March, but I feel like Mitoma and Pedro are slightly better options for what they offer in terms of attacking. March is also like Mitoma, but I feel like March has a bit more rotation problems with some of the players, like Bonuete and all can play on that spot. So I feel like Mitoma doesn't have as much rotation issues compared to maybe a March. Okay, so this is Boki's risky team with 1 million in the bank. Ooh, KDB. And Huming. Oh, Huming Sun. I don't know if I would go Huming Sun, to be honest. He hasn't looked good in preseason, to be honest. I would probably not go for Sun. Can you go someone else? You don't want any United players? I think there are goals in that game. Or even an Arsenal. Why not go like a Havertz or someone if you wanted? Go for an Arsenal attack, like a Havertz instead of a Son, if you want a risky. If you want to play even more risky, you can go for Trossard. Probably put like a Havertz. Maybe a Martinelli isn't that risky. So maybe a Havertz instead of Heung-min Son. De Bruyne, yeah. We'll see whether he starts or not. If he doesn't, you can switch that to a Foden. I would change Visa to... Who would I change it to? I don't even know who I would change it to. Because there are not many options at the moment. Yeah, I would probably go for an Arsenal attacker in this risky team. Just one more Arsenal attacker. Bucky. Instead of Heung-min Son. I think Heung-min Son is a wait and watch. He's playing too wide. Now, obviously with Kane going, I don't know where he's going to be playing, but for the moment in preseason, he's been playing too wide, not getting too involved. The rest is not too bad. Because I have 0 template players, it will be high risk, low reward. Even if I get lucky to, I can also make a lot of different. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Cool. Next up, let me get this closed. Can I send my team on Instagram? Yes, feel free to. Simon Shots. Send it over. Let me get Justin's team up. Don't want to. Okay, so this is Justin's team. And Justin says... Okay. Justin's team. Bruno. Okay, let's say Steele. I probably wouldn't go for Steele, Justin. I think I am a bit worried with regards to rotation on Brighton in their goalkeeper spot because Verbruggen might also potentially start at some time. So I'm not really sure on that. Saliba, I don't mind. Dalot, I think there's rotation in United's right back spot between Dalot and Wan-Bissaka, so wouldn't go there. Maybe Shaw if you can. Botman, that's not too bad. Ake, I don't know if Ake will start. I'm not sure on the Ake move. Can you switch Dalot to maybe a Shaw if you have money? Ake to maybe a Stones or someone? Botman, you can keep as a 4.5. Bruno, Rashford, Saka, that's fine. Wilson. The thing with Newcastle is, if you think Newcastle, I don't know if Newcastle's fixtures are too good per se. That's the thing with me. That I don't feel like Newcastle fixtures are good enough at the moment. Let's switch this to first 10 game weeks, will you? So Newcastle in the first 10 have Villa, Man City, Liverpool, Brighton and Brentford. I think until the first 4 for Newcastle, it's some tough fixtures. So I wouldn't go there. I would probably switch it. I would probably go a Watkins from Aston Villa for the moment. Or you can go for Jackson from Chelsea. You could also go for a Gakpo. I don't have any money, so may have to get rid of De Bruyne. Yeah, you can. So you could move De Bruyne to a Martinelli if you wanted. Then upgrade Dalot to a Shaw. Switch Steele to a different goalkeeper, maybe a Pickford or a Johnston. Move Dubravka to a Turner from Nottingham Forest because he rotates well with either Pickford or Johnston. Botman you can keep. Or you can also switch it to a different defender. You have a couple 4.5 options in Levi Colwill from Chelsea, Udogi from Spurs, then Ake maybe to a Stones. Yeah, just make a few of those changes. Vinicius, you can switch to Osulo or an Archer because in terms of starting spot, I'm not really sure. Lamptey, switch it to Kabore from Luton, who will potentially get more minutes than Lamptey. Rian, welcome. How are you doing? And Ivaner, welcome as well. Is Turner guaranteed 90 minutes? He should be their main goalkeeper, to be honest. I don't see why they would buy a goalkeeper and him not being the keeper. Also, it seems like Dean Henderson might not be leaving from the rumors because apparently Heaton has picked up an injury, so we're not sure whether Dean Henderson will be leaving. So I think Turner should be fine. Ramsdale or Onana as main goalkeeper and thinking about Steele but not sure for second goalkeeper. What do you recommend? I would go Onana as main goalkeeper because of the fact that Raya is also now at Arsenal and I feel like Ramsdale could easily lose his spot. So I would go for Onana, and then if you want a backup goalkeeper, I would just go for a 4 million keeper like Turner. I wouldn't spend more if you're having like a 5 million keeper already. San Mitoma, Visa out. Havertz, Foden, Alvarez in. What are you saying? It's for the risky team, right? Ooh, very interesting. I like it. If we get news that Foden and Alvarez are starting, yes, I like it a lot. Martinelli and Jackson or Watkins and Richarlison? Martinelli and Jackson. Thoughts on Richarlison? I think Richarlison could be a really good shout, and I think myself that I might actually go for Richarlison later in game week 3 though. I mean, he does well. This is where I'll probably go for like Spurs players. So I have Destiny on my bench for like game week 3. Richarlison could be a really good shout, but I'm willing to give the first 2 games to see how Spurs are. This is the second team. 3-4-3. Pickford, Turner, Guardiola, Gabriel, Estupin, Kabore, Baldock, Salah, Saka, Rashi, Mitoma, Chukwuemeka, Pedro, Watkins, Haaland, 0. Only issue is no money for Onana or Chilwell. That's fine if there's no money for Onana. Nana isn't really a must have. It's not a problem. Chilwell. To be honest, the money with Chilwell, you don't. I guess you don't need to worry too much about Chilwell. For the first 2 game weeks at least. Game week 3, maybe with your 2 free transfers, you might be able to move things around and get Chilwell. But the rest of the team looks pretty good. Amit. Spurs fans are absolutely gutted without Kane, and understand. I didn't expect Kane to actually leave and go to Bayern, to be honest, but it has happened. Funnily enough, I don't know if it might even make Spurs a slightly better team, because now you'll have like a number 9 who's willing to stay at that number 9 spot 10 also. I don't know how that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it might even do Spurs good. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I didn't expect him to leave, but it is what it is, I guess. It's like Ronaldo leaving to Real Madrid from United. That's basically like what it's like. Thoughts on this team? Johnston, Turner. By the way, let's feel free to hit that like button and subscribe button as well. If you're new and you're enjoying the content, please do hit the like button and subscribe button. It will help the stream a lot. 3-5-2 is the way to go this season, then 3-4-3 with Richarlison. Yeah, possibly. But to be honest, things will change immediately. Like, I remember last season, we all were talking about big at the back, and oh my god, that fell into the water and never came back in a real quickness. So we'll see. 3-5-2 maybe the starting formation, but things can change. The reason 3-4-3 is dead is because, kind of dead, is because of the fact that you got Nkunku injured, you have Højlund still injured, you have rotation problems with Liverpool in terms of their forward line. So because of all of these uncertainties, and also the fact that Newcastle don't have a really good start in terms of fixtures, makes a lot of strikers like just fall away. So because of that, it's 3-5-2 now, but it could easily switch to 3-4-3 in a couple game weeks. Ramsdale or Onana as main goalkeeper. Not sure about second goalie. Can't be still. Got 3 Brighton players already. Go for Onana as Aryan. Go for Onana. I saw your team on Instagram. Go for Onana as the main goalkeeper. Because I think Ramsdale might lose his spot. When will that happen? I'm not really sure, but I feel like with Rea in there, I'm a bit worried. For your second goalkeeper, you can go for Turner. Because when Onana plays Spurs in game week 2, you can potentially start Turner against Sheffield United in game week 2. So that'll be a decent rotation pairing. Jackson on the bench, Alvarez in. Is this for the risky team? You mean Alvarez instead of Wissa? Gabriel Jesus is injured too. Yeah, exactly right. Gabriel Jesus is also injured, so that's the thing. VL, how are you doing? What do you think about Mitrovic? Ooh, don't go there. He's been rumored to be. I know he's going to be potentially playing, but don't go there. He's been rumored with this move until the transfer window is done. I don't think you need to touch Mitrovic. Also, what's Fulham's fixtures like? They've got Everton, Brentford, Arsenal, City. I mean, it's not great opening run of fixtures. Okay, Everton maybe, yeah, but then Brentford, Arsenal, City. I probably wouldn't go for Mitrovic. Janice, welcome to the football chat box. Gabriel plus Onana or Shaw plus Ramsdale? Gabriel plus Onana. For the same reason I mentioned to Aryan. When you sign a keeper of the quality of David Raya, I'm a bit worried with regards to Ramsdale and how long he'll continue to start games. And I don't know if you want to be making keeper transfers in the middle of the season. I'll probably go Gabriel Onana. I don't know if I should put Foden or Alvarez in the starting 11 or even both. Put Foden for now. Right? Put Foden for now, and then we can kind of wait and see. Put Foden for now. Uh, Justin changed a few things around. Found myself with found myself at 19 million needed. What? Starting goalkeeper, starting defender, starting mid. So going to try and work around it. If your advice, I will update with how I go. Okay. Um, keep an Justin, since you must just check out some of the drafts that have been flying around with everyone sharing. It'll give you a good idea of like where people are at and like what the teams are looking like as well. So all of these drafts should give you a good idea. Okay, did I miss anyone's comments? I don't think I missed. I think I read everyone's. Did someone send me another Instagram? There was something about Sidemen shots sending me on Instagram. I don't know if you ended up sending or not. I don't see anything. Nope, nothing from Sidemen shots. Emptying the wave. I got your team. VL says, I feel like if they both start, Mitrovic is a better pick than Jackson. Silva said Mitrovic is 100% committed to Fulham. Also, would you have Eze or Richarlison in your team? Fair enough. I think you, but it's a thing. The problem that I have is the fixtures, like Brentford, Arsenal, and City. 3 tough fixtures for Fulham. That's the only problem. Maybe Mitrovic would be a slightly better option than Jackson, but I feel like the fixtures, end of the day, I feel like fixtures are kind of king. And look at that Chelsea run. It's a really nice run for fixtures. That's the one reason. Maybe you could switch. I don't know. We'll see. The other thing is, we still don't know if Chelsea's penalty taker is going to be Reece James, right? It could even be Jackson. We don't know that yet. Because Nkunku is injured, so we have no idea who Chelsea's actual penalty taker is going to be this season. With regards to Eze or Richarlison, I honestly do like Richarlison. And now with Kane going, it looks like Richarlison will be the main man. You could potentially... Where is Crystal Palace again? Here we go. You could potentially start with Eze and then move to Richarlison if you wanted to. But if you feel confident with Richarlison, you can start with Richarlison as well. Because the run between here, these 3 are nice fixtures. But I don't mind starting with Eze and then moving to Richarlison. By the way, my local team beat the other team. Oh, they did? So they're playing the European fixture. Lily, 24th of August. That's mad. Damn. You definitely got to go watch that game. That is crazy. That is crazy. Nice. You have to go watch that game if you can. Choose any one for 3 game week. For one is Jota, Martinelli, or Havertz. For Jota you mean? Martinelli, Havertz, Odegaard, Eze, Madison. For 3 gamings, is this for 3 gamings or for gaming 3? For 3 gamings, I'd probably go Martinelli still. I'd still probably go Martinelli. Real sales, thank you. No worries. I think Mitrovic, it's just the fixtures with Mitrovic. If Fulham had better fixtures, I would have been a bit more convinced. But it's a bit of a tough run there. That's the only thing. Martinelli for me, Amit. Surely Martinelli should be fine, right? I think I've seen everything that I need to. Yes. I read everyone's teams. Thoughts on Edison with Turner rotation? Ooh, 4 million goalkeeper. Onana with Pickford / 4.5 million goalkeeper. Edison with Turner. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. So you probably bench Edison for game week 2. Start Turner. Sorry, I'm looking at start Turner. Then you continue to play Edison. And then in game week, what is this, 8? You play Turner again. In game week 9 also, if you want, you can play Turner. Game week 10, you probably start Edison. Yeah, that's not a bad run. I don't mind that, Aryan. That rotation if you wanted to. I wouldn't do the 5 million and 4.5. I think you can save money. I don't mind the Edison Turner one if you want to do that. Going with Jota to have fun and Martinelli is too template. Fair enough. I agree. That's why I've gone with Salah. And for some reason, I've got Garnacho in here. But hey, let's see whether it pays off or not. 24th, they are playing in France. 31st in Croatia. Ooh, nice. That should be interesting. Well, I hope they do well. Fingers crossed. Who are they? Let me find that out. Yes. Europa Conference League. Let's see. Let's hope they do well. 24th August, right? When is 24th August is Thursday. Okay, cool. We'll see. Alright, I have another team from Justin. Alright, Justin, let's bring this up. Wait, how do you have so much money remaining? Oh, you have a few spots open. That makes sense. No, didn't want that to happen. Hold on a second. There we go. Justin's team. So you have Turner, Saliba, Shaw, Estupinian, Cabaret, Stones. You play a back four to start off with Saka, Bruno, Rashford, Chukwuemeka, Haaland, Watkins, and Archer. Okay, so you have a 4-4-2 type formation. If you were to go for, you can have a bit of fun in this move. You could potentially go for a Jota instead of De Bruyne to get some Liverpool cover, right? You could do a Jota. That'll do 8 million. Will leave you with 6 million more, which means you can move for a Pickford in goal if you wanted to. You could go Pickford in goal to rotate with Turner. Or you can go for Onana in goal and move Shaw to a Chilwell. That's a possibility as well. So go for Onana in goal, move Shaw to a Chilwell, have maybe a Jota if you want a fun pick, or Martinelli if you want a slightly more template pick. And that should also leave you a bit of money in the bank. Try that and let me know what you think about it. So like you can do Onana, then you can go Shaw to Chilwell, and then you can, unless you want Shaw, then if you want Shaw, you can go like a Pickford, and then you can go a Jota maybe to get like some Liverpool cover. But yeah, the rest of the team now looks much more better, to be honest. Significantly better. Any city leagues? Good question. I haven't been looking too much. Let me have a look. No city leagues at the moment. No city leagues for the moment. Who would you have as your second City asset? If I see Foden starting, I'll be tempted by. Oh, actually, if I see Foden starting, he will be my first option. If I see Guardiola starting and no Foden, I don't mind Guardiola as well. Can we get a City predicted lineup? No, no. No City leaks for the moment, guys. Yeah, I agree. Jota would be fun one to have, just very risky with Liverpool as well. Another one of those players that is mid but could easily play at striker or left wing for them. Yeah, that's the thing. But could also rotate heaps. That is a possibility, yes. It is a slightly risky pick though with Jota, but it's a fun pick if you wanted to. Otherwise, you can go for Martinelli. And then you can go 4.5 keeper, or you can go for Chilwell instead of Shaw. Would love to get like Salah, but it's not as easy unless you change things around. But yeah, I don't mind trying a Liverpool player just in case. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You just move it to like someone cheaper. All right, let me go back to the City leaking, checking. I've got like some predicted lineups if you guys want to see of Chelsea, if anyone wants. This is the Chelsea predicted lineup, which has Kepa as the starting keeper, James, Chilwell, Thiago Silva, Levi Colwill, Gallagher, Enzo, Mudryk. Why are there two Mudryks? So confused. Did I pick the wrong one? Hold on a second. I think there's a problem with the picture that they put. I was so confused with the picture. But I think one of these is supposed to be... I think there's a mistake in this picture. There are two Mudryks for some reason. That makes no sense. Okay, let me bring it back. I'll take a break before the deadline. Coming back. Alright, no worries. Martinelli or possible thoughts on Son and go with Pickford in goalkeeper. I wouldn't go with Son just yet because it seems like he's been playing very wide in preseason. Hasn't been getting involved as much in the attack. So I would wait on Son. Like all the Spurs fans are not convinced on Son just yet. I do Martinelli. You can go Martinelli. That's not too bad. Go Martinelli. Then you can go with a 4.5 goalkeeper and then keep the rest of the money in the bank as well. You could do that. That would help you as well. I don't mind that. Go Martinelli and a 4.5 keeper in Pickford. Then you can rotate. You can rotate Pickford. Where's Everton? You can rotate Pickford with Turner. So you got Fulham. Then you play Turner in game week 2. Back to Pickford. And then in game week, this is 5. You probably still play Pickford, to be honest, and hope for the best. And then in game week 9, you play... They don't rotate as much as you would have hoped for. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong team. I'm looking at Sheffield United. My bad. Yeah, so game week 2, you play Turner. Game week 5, you play Turner when Pickford has Arsenal. And then in game week 9, you play Turner because Pickford has Liverpool. And then game week 10, you probably play Pickford against West Ham. Thoughts on Richarlison or go safe and pick Martinelli? I like Richarlison, but I'm going to wait for 2 game weeks at least to see what this Spurs team is like and to decide whether it's Richarlison is the best pick or whether Maddison is the best pick in that midfield. And then I'll probably go to a Spurs playing game week 3. That's my current plan. So I'm starting with Martinelli for that. And that could easily switch to a Spurs player in game week 3. Whether that's Richarlison or Madison is yet to be seen. Maybe Son is a wait and for a few metrics. Yeah, I think wait for Son just to like see what effect Kane departing has on Spurs. Zachariah, welcome. How are you doing? Long time no see. In the house for another season, indeed. The rotating between the two of Turner and Pickford sounds like a shout. Yep, should be fine. Should be fine. You can try that and see. Aiden, welcome to the football chatbox. Pickford plus 0.5 in the bank or Onana. I will return this question back to you and ask you whether you have Shaw in your team. Do you have Shaw in your team? If you have Shaw in your team, then go for Pickford plus 0.5. If not, you can go for Onana. But honestly, I don't mind the Pickford plus 0.5 as well. If you want to use that 0.5 elsewhere. If you're thinking of a few moves where you want to use it elsewhere, then I don't mind that as well. Edison or Pope? Edison. Newcastle's early fixtures aren't great. Newcastle's first 4 game weeks aren't the best. They've got Villa, City, Liverpool, Brighton, Brentford. The chances of a clean sheet in these first 5 are pretty low. Oh, at least in the first 4, at least. Pretty low. So, Edison for me. So that's a yes for sure. Then go for Pickford plus 0.5. Also, people, make sure to hit the like button if you are new and also subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so any subscriber would help, to be honest. Back to the City League searching, hoping for the best. Oh, okay. We have a Man City predicted lineup. Hopefully this is right, and there's no problem with the picture. How do I zoom this? Okay, Man City predicted lineup. You got Edison, Stones. Guardiola 67% people. Akanji and Walker. You have Ake in 44%. So people are uncertain on whether Ruben Diaz, Guardiola, or Ake starts from the looks of it. Then you got Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Foden, and Kovacic. People seem uncertain, maybe. And KDB and Alvarez also uncertain. So they got Grealish, Haaland, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Walker, Akanji, Stones, and Edison as the certain players. Guardiola, people think Guardiola might start. Interesting in the last defensive spot. People are a bit mixed on Foden, KDB, Alvarez, and Kovacic by the looks of it. Okay, interesting. For anyone looking at City predictions, I wanted to know. That's the City predictions. Thoughts on this team? Constant, Turner, Chilwell, Gabriel, Estupinan, Udogi, Kabore, Good, Saka, Martinelli, Bruno, Rashford, Madison. That's also not too bad. Haaland, Jackson, and Mubama. That's pretty good. I don't mind it, to be honest. I like it. What can we change? Nothing really. I think the team in general looks pretty good. You could potentially, if you wanted, start with Shaw and then move to Chilwell. That's one possibility. Because the first 2 games for United are pretty good, to be honest. I think they got Wolves and Forest, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Wolves and Spurs. Okay, maybe Forest is gaming. You can start with Shaw and move to. When would you move to Chilwell? No, you can keep Chilwell, I guess. Kinda makes sense. But yeah, I like the team. 0.5 in the bank. That's not too bad. Yeah, I like the team. Where is... now that I noticed. I would like to have a Brighton attacker in that team. Rian. Because ideally you would want one Brighton attacker. because their fixtures are too good to ignore. Where's Brighton? Surely you want one Brighton attacker. Stones or Gabriel in my backline? Gabriel. Ooh, good question there. I would go for Gabriel because of the 0.5 saving. So Gabriel for the 0.5 saving. Which City defender? Ivaner, welcome. Josh, welcome as well. Which City defenders you reckon are going to be locked in for today? Based off these predictions, it seems like Stones, Akanji, and Walker are the 3 confirmed ones, and the rest are uncertain. What's your FPL code? FPL code is there in the bottom. vcerdz is the league code for anyone looking to join the mini league. vcerdz. We have more than 100 people who have joined so far. So let's see whether we can get it to about 200 people if possible. Josh, welcome to the Football Chatbox. How are you doing? Thoughts on Mings at 4.5, especially if Villa are going to be as good as everyone says. Mings is not too bad. You could also potentially go for Pau Torres. Where is this? Did they play the main team in this game? Yeah, so Mings was playing in the left back spot here. Not too bad because they do switch to like a back 3 kind of situation where Potter is in the middle, Konsa on the right, Mings on the left, Matty bombs a bit more forward. In this one, they didn't have Mings, yes. Okay, this is why I would probably go for Pau Torres or Konsa. Because in this one, Lucas Dean played, which meant that it switched. So the thing with Emery is he has one fullback bombing forward and like the other stays back. So in this case, when Lucas Dean was playing, Pau Torres is on that left, Konsa on the right, Callum Chambers on the extreme right, Konsa in the center, because Mings can't play on the right. So it might be a slight rotation problem. So I would just go for Pau Torres if you wanted a Villa player. This one I think Mings played, yes. Konsa, Matty Cash. So see how the one fullback bombs forward from Aston Villa compared to like from the back line, only one is always bombing forward. And it depends on whether it's Pau Torres or whether it's Matty Cash or Lucas Dean. So I'd probably go for Pau Torres or Konsa as the most safer picks. Most likely Konsa is the most safer pick, but yeah. I do want a Brighton attacker, but I don't know how to fit them in. I'll probably go Mitoma first before going for Madison, and then you can go for a Madison later. Salah the Samurai, welcome. How are you doing? Rian, I would probably go for Mitoma or like another Brighton midfielder instead of Madison to start off with, and then later switch to the Spurs attacker. Oh, there you basically said it yourself. Sent my new team on Instagram with 2 million in the bank. Ooh, okay, I'll have a look. I feel like the hype on Jackson has died down. Do you think it's a good idea for him? Good idea to get him. I mean, we can try and get Jackson. I feel like you can get Jackson and see how it goes. I think the hype has died down because Nkunku got injured, and I feel like that Nkunku injury does affect Chelsea's build-up play a bit. But still, end of the day, Jackson is still going to start. Okay, for Chelsea, he is going to be their leading number 9. So you might as well like take him and see how things go. It's not a bad idea, given that there aren't that many forward options anyways. Should I buy Shaw or Stones? My goalkeeper is Pickford and Turner. Ooh, I would go for Shaw. More attacking. I would go for Shaw. More attacking player. Salah the Samurai, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Welcome. Zachariah, welcome. Am I the only one who thinks Johnson and Turner is better than Pickford and Turner? As Palace have a better defense. I mean, it's not too bad. You can... I don't mind Johnson and Turner as well. Either Johnson and Pickford, I honestly, I feel like over like a certain game week span, I feel like you're going to notice not like there isn't going to be too much of a point difference. So you can go for either one of them. I don't mind. if you go for, I've seen people with a Tarkovsky in their backline. If you go for like a Tarkovsky in your backline, then don't go for a Pickford. Go for like a Johnston. Who is the starting keeper for Burnley? Muric or Trafford? We'll have a look, and then I'll have a look at Aryan's team as well. Starting keeper for Burnley. Trafford by the looks of it here. Yeah, Trafford. Ooh, Munich started here, but Trafford started the last. Yeah, Trafford seems to be the starting keeper for Burnley. Okay, let me go and get Aryan's new team with 2 million in the bank. Alright, this is Aryan's new team. Double Arsenal defense with Ederson, Estupinian, Foden, Mitoma, Rashford, Bruno, Saka, Haaland, and Joe Pedro. Mings, Henry. I would switch the Mings after we've just discussed with who was it? With Josh. I would switch Mings to maybe a Kwanzaa or a Pau Torres, just because of the rotation problem. Rico Henry is good, Archer not too bad, and Turner. 2 million in the bank. What would we switch? Honestly, you can keep it like this. I don't mind it. If Foden starts, great. And then in Gameweek 3, you probably move Estupinan or to maybe a Chilwell if you wanted to, because Chelsea's good run starts then. I mean, the team looks solid, to be honest. Can't complain too much. Trafford probably. Yeah, Trafford. Took a break from Ian. How are you doing? Welcome. Took a break from FPL for a while. Back for the Game Week 1 draft. Nice. Well, Ian, welcome back. How's the draft looking like? Let me know. Better create Twitter post to rate teams. There is a Twitter post to rate teams. If you guys see this is the Twitter post to rate the teams. If you guys see the YouTube chat, it has a pinned tweet. It has a pinned post in the YouTube chat, and that will take you to the Twitter post for the live stream, and you can just chuck your teams in here like everyone else is doing. Still debating Ederson in goal, to be honest. Getting that City defense, which I think will be incredible this year, and then not taking the risk with Stones saving that 0.5 in the defense to upgrade from Onana. Fair enough. The thing with Ederson is, I feel like the ceiling for Ederson is like 6 points and nothing more. And I feel like there are other keepers who will probably give you more, maybe not consistently, but might still outscore Ederson by a good amount of points. If I'm not mistaken, last season for goalkeepers, where was Ederson for points? Yeah, look at this. Ederson was 121 in terms of points. Whereas you had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 keepers better than Ederson in terms of points. And none of these players you would say had, and there's probably De Gea also is not here. So they would have had 10 keepers for points who are better than Ederson. And I don't think any of the 10 keepers were in better defenses. It's just that they make a higher number of saves and bonus points, which leads to them getting better points returns in general over the season. That's the one thing with that Ederson is not great at. So I'll probably still go for a centre back from City if you can. In general, that's what I would advocate for, because I feel like Ederson's ceiling is just like very low. 6 points almost every week. Fair enough. But I think there is points elsewhere in the rest of the keepers. What was I supposed to look? I was supposed to look at this was okay. This is Aryan's team. I think I gave my feedback on this one. Yes, I did. Mbeumo, yellow mark is off FPL. You reckon he's better than Eze? He has better fixtures than Eze. Mbeumo. He definitely has better fixtures than Eze. He's definitely better than Eze. In terms of fixtures. So I would slightly edge him over Eze. Why is nobody going for Evan Ferguson, but everyone is going for Joe Pedro? Because Evan Ferguson is unfortunately competing with Danny Welbeck, and Danny Welbeck is the starting striker for Brighton, whereas Joe Pedro, on the other hand, is playing in the number 10 spot for Brighton, and can also play wide and striker. So he has a few more options to play. That's why people are going for Joe Pedro instead of Evan Ferguson. City defense was nowhere close to where it is now. City kept conceding one goal away, had a lot of few clean sheets. Yeah, fair enough. I agree. You could go for Edison though. I mean, I'm not against going for Edison if anyone wanted to. I can get 0.5 million and go Eze to Richarlison or get Mbeumo instead. Do I need to change anyone? Goalkeeper has Leno. Ooh. Defense has Chilwell, Gabriel, Estupinan. Mid has Salah, Saka, Rashford, Eze. Forward has Haaland, Jackson, and Pedro. Where are you getting the 0.5 VL? From where are you getting the 0.5? I don't mind keeping Eze for now. You don't have to go for Richarlison just straight away. Or you can go for Mbeumo as well. That's not a bad option. Where should I post my draft? Ian, if you have Twitter, you can post it. If you see the YouTube chat, it has a pinned tweet. You can just click it and post it on the tweet under the pinned one. Or if you want, you can type it in, whichever. Or you can also send it on Instagram, like Samma. Thoughts on Bowen versus Bournemouth? Ooh, I mean, it should be nice. The only problem is I'm wondering with Declan Rice having left West Ham, what the impact will be like. But it should be a very interesting, good game week 1 fixture though for West Ham. I think I've settled on a final team and we'll just leave it and see how it goes for the first week. Just message me. Okay, I'll have a look. 0.5, I get cash to 4 million defender on the bench. Oh, you have cash on the bench already to a 4 million defender. Who is your bench then? Who are your bench options? Did I miss anyone's questions? Would Onana and Pickford keeper rotation be outrageous? This is from Salah the Samurai. Onana and Pickford keeper rotation. I wouldn't. I think it's too much money spent. Is it a decent keeper rotation in the first place? It doesn't like, it's not a great rotation though, because if you look at Pickford, right, both have good fixtures in game week 1. In game week 2, Pickford has Aston Villa, United has Spurs. In game week 4, maybe you start Pickford, but in game week 5 they have Arsenal. Pickford has Arsenal. United have Brighton. Game week 8, maybe okay, you start Pickford. In game week 9 you start Onana. But then again, yeah, there are a few clashing fixtures, so it's not the best of rotations. I don't think I would do it. I think it's a bit of a waste of money. Okay, now did I miss any tweets? Did. Okay, Arte, what did you get? Oh no, what happened? Why can't I load this? Because he's gone. Here we go. If Grealish starts, Diaz to Grealish. This is Arte's team. Are you in the chat, Arte? Yes, you are. There you are. Okay, sorry for missing this. So Pickford, White, Shaw, Estupinan, Akanji. I think Akanji is... yeah, looks like he's supposed to start. Yep. Luis Diaz, Martinelli, Mitoma, Saka, Rashford, Haaland. Jackson on the bench. Bama, Baldock, and Turner. Okay, that's not too bad. And you said if Grealish starts, you're switching Diaz to Grealish. And 1.5 in the bank. Looks good. Looks good. I like it. What can we change in this? I don't really see much to change. I do like it. It's pretty good. Yeah. This is pretty good. And then who else was I missing? Am I following Ate? I am. Ian. This is Ian's. And you've got Flecken, Gabriel, Stones, Estupinen, Sala. This is the first time I'm seeing Flecken out of all these drafts. Flecken, Gabriel, Stones, Estupinen, Sala, Grealish, Saka, Eze, Joe Pedro, Haaland, Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin might not start based on the press conference news, if I'm not mistaken. I did see something about him. What was it? Not being fully ready to make an appearance. Let me go to team news if I can get it. Here we go. I did see something about Calvert-Lewin not being ready. And this is the yesterday's one. Where's the other one? Team news. Here we go. For Everton. I did see something about. Here we go. Calvert-Lewin lacks match fitness. We'll have to make a call on whether he's on the bench. So that's a bit of a problem with Calvert-Lewin. But the rest of the team is not too bad. Very interesting options in midfield. No United attack. I would probably try and get a United attacker if possible. I think the fixtures are pretty good. You can try and afford a Marcus Rashford. Enciso probably won't go there. I would rather go for a Mitoma if you can. I think Enciso might not get as many minutes. I would change that as well. Rich James, not too bad. So yeah, I would try and get a Rashford if you can. Maybe downgrade a Calvert-Lewin if that's the case. In CC also, I would probably downgrade. You can downgrade to potentially this guy should be Chelsea's 4.5 option in Chukwuemeka. He should be Chelsea's 4.5 starting number 10. That's a possibility. Liverpool fans are not so hot on United. Fair enough. Then I would say go for. Oh, you already have Salah. I would say. Who would we want? How are you, Liverpool fan, and you have Calvert-Lewin? Ian. You need to go. I would go for someone else in midfield instead of Calvert-Lewin. Flecken. Yeah, I guess Flecken's fine. Not too bad. Okay, what did I miss on terms of comments? Did I miss anyone else? I think I answered Salah, the Samurai Bowen one. Bench. I go. Okay, Richarlison. Wait on Richarlison. We'll go for Mbeumo for the moment. Or Eze. Keep on Eze, whichever. I also like the Turner Edison rotation, so might be a little more confident with Edison at least till week 9 or 10 wildcard. Fair enough. Is the Turner Edison run good? I think we did check it, right? It was pretty decent. Who did we check it for? I think we checked it for you, Josh. Where is that? Yeah. Yeah. The Turner and Edison rotation is not too bad. I do like the Turner and Edison rotation. That's just not too bad, to be honest. I don't want Jackson. I'd much rather have Watkins, but I'm 0.5 away. Where would you downgrade? So Gabriel, Chilwell, Stupinian, Udogi, Cabore, Saka, Martinelli, Bruno, Rashford, Madison, Haaland, Jackson, Mubama. Where would I downgrade? I would downgrade Madison to a Mitoma and upgrade your Jackson to a Watkins. That's what I would do. Or could you persuade me to keep... I mean, you could just go Jackson to Watkins, Madison to Mitoma, and there you go. There's your Watkins. I really like Jackson with the Nkunku out far. I want to wait and see. That's the problem with this Jackson move. I'm so uncertain now as to what it's going to do to Chelsea's attack. Actually, Ian, you can go for Jackson instead of Calvert-Lewin. Because it's exact. Oh no, wait, he's too expensive. Calvert-Lewin is 6 point something, no? This season. 6.5 if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's 6 million. Oh wow. Do you have any money in the bank, Ian, to move things about? And the Everton starting fixtures are looking very nice. Fair enough. But I don't know if he'll start game week 1 though. Just letting you know. NCCO, I don't think he's going to play too many minutes. At least he won't start. So I would free up money in that. And I would put it somewhere else. Or keep it in the bank for now. Start Chilwell or Henry for game week 1? I would still start Chilwell because you never know with Chilwell. He could get an attack in return. Rico Henry, on the other hand, has to play a Spurs team, and I feel like Spurs might score. Surely someone is able to score for Chelsea. I mean, they should be able to find someone to score. I think Jackson will score. I feel like he will score. Guardiola debut? We'll see. We will see. Let me go and get Justin's team up as well. We will see. Maybe it is Guardiola's debut. We don't know. Wait and see. I need to look for this thing. Okay, this is Justin's current team now. And that is Turner, Pickford, Saliba, Shaw, Estupinan, Kabore, Colville, Levi Colville. Nice. 1.5 in the bank. Okay, looks good. Got Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Martinelli, Diego Jota, Saka. Oh, look at that midfield 5. Haaland and Joe Pedro. So you're playing a 3-5-2. Yes. Looks good. I like it. Very interesting. I like the Diego Jota pick. Would be really nice. Looks good, Justin. I like it a lot. Start Chilwell or Udogie? Start Chilwell. Is Matty Cash a guarantee for Aston Villa? I thought so, but looks like no. Where is it? So Matty Cash depends on the system of what Aston Villa unfortunately play. He did play this game against Valencia, where he was the more attacking fullback, because Mings was the back three when they switch for some reason. So one fullback goes forward, the other stays. So Mings was the one there. But in the Lazio game, Luka Dean played, which meant that it was a different back three, and Matty Cash was the one not playing. But then again, against Brentford, I think Cash played, yes, as you can see, but no Luka Dean. So again, it's a different approach. So because of all this uncertainty, I would tell you that Matty Cash is not certain for minutes. It all depends on Unai Emery and his system. 0 showing in the bank. Ooh. How much is NCCU again? 5.5. Okay. Move him to Chukwuemeka, 4.5. Keep that 1 million in the bank to potentially. How much is Grealish? Is he 7.5? Potentially upgrade Grealish to anyone else you wanted to, or even move. Move NCCU to a 4.5 and move Calvert-Lewin to a 7 million. You can do something like that. You can move it to Jackson if you wanted to. That is a possibility. Yeah, exactly. Daesh said here to wait and see with regards to DCL. So you can free up money from NCCU 5.5 to a 4.5. Like a plain 4.5. And then upgrade Calvert if you wanted to. But you can also keep Calvert and see how things go. Worried if he has a stinker against Liverpool, his price drops would suck massively. For Jackson, possibly. He started all of their preseason games as well. Jota, that is. Yes, I think Jota is pretty good. I like it. 4.5 or 4 million defender. Yes, I missed that. Sorry, Ivan. I think you mentioned that before as well. With regards to 4 million defenders. Honestly, there aren't that many, and I wouldn't even call them best. But I think Kabore should get a decent number of minutes. Baldock potentially, but honestly, with the way that freaking Sheffield keep losing all their best players, I think Kabore is a decent option for the moment. Honestly, there aren't that many other 4 million options. Maybe Bear. But yeah, there aren't that many good options for 4 million. Maybe just select Kabore. For 4.5 though, there are a few. And that would be Levi Colwill from Chelsea. Should start. Then you have Pau Torres. You have Tarkowski. Rico Henry. You have Udogi from Spurs. Potentially Konsa, but not much attacking. That's it. So you got Taco, Pau Torres, Colwill, Udogi, Rico Henry. Those are your options for the 4.5 slot. And maybe Botman come game week 6 onwards. Shared my team thoughts. Did you share? Where did you share? Did you send it to me on Twitter? Oh, yes. 2.5 in the bank. Interesting. Massively skeptical on Jackson, new youngster in the seems very risky. Fair enough. I'm gonna try and get some sleep, but can't thank you enough for the help, Brian. Hopefully, we'll be able to see you on Sunday. But if not, good luck for the race and also good luck for FPL this week. Thank you, Justin. Good luck to you as well. Not to worry and stress once deadline has passed. You can't change it. Check FPL once the week is finished. Indeed, after the deadline, you can't change anything. Just forget about it and enjoy the rest of the week. Pedro plus Vijay, welcome. How are you doing? Abhimanyu, Pedro, Richardson or Watkins plus 4.5 mid. Pedro plus Richarlison or Watkins. I would go for. I'll probably go for Watkins for the moment. The reason with Richarlison is I'm not sure. I want to wait and see from Spurs whether it's Richarlison who is the better option or whether it's Maddison who is the better option. You can go for Richarlison. I don't mind it. He should now play the number 9 spot out of position, so it's pretty good as well. But I don't mind starting with Watkins and seeing how things go. 4.5 mid. Who do you want to pick? You can pick the potential Chelsea number 10 in Chukwuemeka, probably. Got 2.5 in the bank. Okay, this is Roku's team. Eze to Diaby, game week 2. Yeah, you did mention that. And then Saka to Salah and Visa to Archer in game week 4. Oh. Why Visa to Archer in game week 4? Do you plan to start Visa before that, Roku? Are you starting Visa before that? Let me know. Onana, Estupinian, Schubert, Gabriel, Rashford, Saka, Martin, and SMR. The starting level looks pretty solid. Holgate. Mason Holgate. And Will, welcome. How are you doing? I already won the season. I already won the season over with the. I don't know what to say about this Caicedo stuff. What was I checking? I was checking Holgate. I don't know what to say about Caicedo, man. We'll see how things go. It's just like a popcorn moment. I'm just like, I don't have popcorn, but it's like a popcorn moment. Just sit and enjoy. Maybe select someone else apart from Holgate. Am I looking at the right team for Holgate? I am, right? Yes. Roku, you might want to change this. Select another defender instead of Holgate. The situation with Chukwuemeka is he might potentially be Chelsea's number 10. Now that Nkunku is injured. If I'm not mistaken, he played here against Dortmund. Did he play the Fulham game? He did. He played the Fulham game as well. Newcastle, did he play? No, he didn't. Brighton, did he play? Yes, he did. So you have a potential 4.5 Chelsea midfielder. Son's involvement. Yeah, that's the thing. Son, for the moment, he seems to be playing wide. But now with this Kane going away, I don't know what it's going to do to Spurs' system just yet. Colwill or Pau Torres? Ooh. Cole will probably, because of the better fixtures. Roku, you might want to change this. And what's the reason for to fund Salah? Yes, starting Visa for Game Week 3 and 4. Okay, makes sense. Change Holgate to someone else. Is Holgate like, how much is Holgate? Is he 4 million? Yeah, just switch him to maybe a Kabore if you want. What team do I support? I support Manchester United. Hibbs, welcome. How are you doing? Who would you rather have, Bruno or Rashford? Rashford. I think the gap between Rashford's ceiling and Bruno's ceiling is like different. Rashford is a bit more explosive than Bruno, so I would definitely go for Rashford. Money grabber agents giving advice that benefits them more than the player. Sad to say. That's unfortunately the case these days. Sent you a DM with my draft. Okay, I'll bring it up. How long is Nkunku going to be out for? Apparently, he's going to be out for until like December by the looks of it. At least 3 months was the story. Are there any alternatives for the number 10? Maybe you could see Gallagher potentially. Oh, not Gallagher, sorry. Mudryk potentially playing that number 10 spot. But I think Chukwuemeka will be given the start potentially, and then maybe we might switch to Mudryk. That is something that might happen, but I think Mudryk will just come where Nkunku is. That's what I'm thinking. Especially with this whole Caicedo news, I don't know where Caicedo is. If Caicedo goes to Chelsea, then maybe Gallagher goes to that number 10 spot. If Caicedo goes to Liverpool, then Gallagher plays that CDM spot. So it's worth a punt for the start, I guess. As an Aussie, I trust in Ange. Don't like Tottenham, but hoping they have success this year. I think they'll be very attacking. That's one thing for sure. Success, we'll have to wait and see though. But I think they will be a very good attacking team. Alright, let's bring Will's draft up. Let me go and get it. Someone please remind me, what time is the deadline? 3:30. Someone please remind me to check for City leaked team news just in case. If I do forget. Okay. Will has Pickford, Gabriel, Estupin and Saliba. Mitoma, Saka, Rashford, Salah, Mbeumo, Haaland and Joe Pedro. Looking good. Chilwell on the bench. Looking good. I like it. Does this have any money in the bank, Will? By any chance? I'm assuming not, right? Still holding out for Caicedo. We're truly in the mud if this falls through. I have no idea where it's going to go. Brighton are just like, we just want the money. And then the agents are like, oh, just go here. They're going to give you more money. But yeah. Looks good, Will. Any money in the bank? I don't think it has any money in the bank, right? Double Arsenal defense. Ooh. Here's a question for you, Will. No money in the bank. Would if Guardiola from City was to start, would you switch one of your Arsenal defenders for him? That's just the question. If we get any league team news and it says that he's starting, would you switch one of your Arsenal defenders for him? If I had more confidence in City defenders, I'd go Rashford to Bruno and get a City defender. No, you can. But like, I meant this guy. He's 5 million. Unless you are not confident on City defense. Oh, you mean like because of rotation? Yeah, okay, makes sense. Fair enough. Cool. Game week 2. Yeah, fair enough. Any news? Let me have a look. Why are there no takers for Jack Grealish? It's just because he's like mostly assisting the assister. Like Jack Grealish in terms of returns, I mean, he's really good for the system. In terms of returns, on the other hand, it's a bit of a problem. Like, he's really good for the system, but in terms of FPL returns, it's not the best of situations. He doesn't always He's mostly assisting the assistant, which is a problem. City leaks. Ben Chilwell or Stones? Isn't he one of the most consistent starters for City? Who? Oh, Jack Grealish? Yes, he is. Unfortunately, FPL wise, is probably not as great. Ben Chilwell or Stones? Bench Chilwell or Stones? Oh, sorry. I was like looking at Ben Chilwell or Stones. Bench Chilwell, probably. That's Stones. Stones should keep a clean sheet. Foden has been a dilemma for me. I know, right? Same. Foden is like the problem with Manchester City is like there's so much rotation and you're like there's so many good options, but such a pain. He's been such a like it's like that. It's like that one player that you know will do good in FPL as well if he starts, but with the amount of rotation, it's a bit of a problem. Okay, I'm looking for some leak team news, but we still don't have anything. Oh, what is this? What is this? Someone stated, huh? This is interesting. Apparently, De Bruyne starts. Apparently, Phil Foden starts. I don't know how reliable it is, but that is what we are looking at right now. All right, we seem to be getting a lot of City news. Edison starting. So all the Ortega talk has gone out the window from the looks of it. Or at least it seems. These are all rumors, by the way. I guess, do we take lazy FPL? Where is it? Do you guys think they're accurate? Seems like they said De Bruyne starts and Foden starts. I don't know how accurate. Does that make you guys switch things? I'll keep monitoring it. Now, if Foden was going to start, it's very interesting for me as well to kind of like change things about. Chilwell comes back in. What would I do? Grealish is a regular starter in the attack for the best team in the league. He's bound to get some returns. That's true. That is true, but it's just that he hasn't shown it, which is a problem. If he showed it, then it would have been even more interesting. But I do agree, he's bound to get some returns, and he could actually become a really good option because he's like one of the like apart from Haaland, he's like the next guaranteed starter for City that we kind of know is always going to start games. How can you send my team? If you have Twitter, you can. There is a pinned post on the YouTube chat with a tweet that's been linked. You can send it on Twitter if you want, or you can just type it in the chat and I'll read it. Okay, let me continue to have a look, but I want to kind of consider what happens if I was to get Foden. Although I feel like money is a bit of a problem. in this case. I'll keep looking though for some more news. KDB, Akanji, Diaz, Walker, and Rico Lewis all start. Huh? So why Stones? So De Bruyne and Foden seem to be starting. Where is John Stones? Doesn't seem like Guardiola is starting. No Stones or Guardiola. Ooh, people with Stones or Guardiola, you might want to rethink. You might want to rethink. Why Chilwell instead of Reece James? Just way more attacking. Just way more attacking. What rank did you finish last year? And do you tweet when you make a transfer? You'll see most of my transfers on YouTube. I finished at 81k last season. Stones is out by the looks of it. By the looks of it. Oh lord, what am I out to do now? Okay, people, make your changes. If Stones is out and looks like Foden is starting, I actually don't mind taking a punt on Foden. So how does that switch my team about? I can go to Mitoma maybe, or Embuemo. What if I went Embuemo? That means I have to move Pickford off. I'd rather do this. Martinelli or Foden? What do you guys think? Martinelli or Foden? I think I like Foden. Any city leagues? Yes, plenty. KDB starts. Phil Foden starts. Can't trust ball guy. Yeah, but like if you make a transfer midweek before the deadline, would you make a video about it? You would potentially see, but if I make a transfer like when I'm not live or anything, I won't tweet about it. This is not a channel where you can copy moves. No, like we don't. Here you won't be able to copy moves, so that's the one thing I'll tell. Have sent my team on Twitter. So Walker starts, and what about Guardiola? Doesn't seem like he starts. No Stones or Guardiola. It seems like it's Diaz. Where was it? I saw somewhere. Diaz, Akanji. Who was the other one? Oh man, lost it. Who else? I couldn't find the others. So who's City's backline? Let me find out. Give me a second. Okay, so man, I can only find out apparently that it's Diaz and Akanji, but I can't find anyone else. I think Walker might also start. Whom to pick? Which Man City defender is starting? Ruben Diaz, if you wanted a Man City defender. Looks like it's Ruben Diaz for now. Start Akanji or Chilwell? Akanji. Walker, Akanji, Ake, Rico Lewis. Oh, there you go. Is that where did you get that, Amit? I'm also trying to find with this. I saw one with Ruben Diaz, but we'll see. Oh man. Okay, let me. Dom, welcome. Worth going to Trent. I currently do have Trent in my team. I also think I might move from Steel to Onana after the service comments. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I wouldn't stay on Steel. I would move. With regards to Trent, I honestly don't think he's worth the 8 million price tag. I think you can find better options, to be honest. I don't think he's honestly worth the 8 million price tag. And I would move your keeper, yes. Should I do Stones to Diaz? Let me find out whether Diaz is actually starting. Give me a second, Ian. That's something we might have to check. By the way, Abhimani, you might want to change Stones as well, possibly. The rest of the team looks pretty solid. I like it. Silver on the bench. Yep, that's not too bad. Maybe switch Areola to Turner, because he will do a better rotation with Onana. We're not sure whether Areola will start for West Ham. So maybe switch this to Turner, and probably you might have to switch Stones by the looks of it. Let me get this confirmed news for you guys. With regards to this, is just crazy. Okay, KDB, Rico Lewis, and Phil Foden start for Man City. That is something. I know there's no Stones or Guardiola. Akanji probably starts by the looks of things. And Amit mentioned there Walker, Akanji, Ake, and Rico Lewis. It's a very interesting this thing, no? A backline. Why nobody going for Flecken? Because he hasn't looked good in preseason. That's one reason. I think that'll be the City backline. Yeah, I think Akanji looks like the player to go for. If you guys want a City defender, Akanji might be the one to go for the moment. 6.5 for the Stones replacement. You can go to Akanji if you wanted. That seems like the case now. Are you rating teams? Yes, you can send me a team on Twitter if you want, and we'll have a go at it. Alright, now, do I switch Martinelli to Foden? I think I should, right? The question is, if I was to do that move and bring Phil Foden in, which leaves me with 0.5 in the bank. No Cancelo? No Cancelo. I think Pep is just done with Cancelo. Can I move Garnacho to someone? Where can I move? I'll have to move my keeper as well then. If I was to move Pickford and then go to... Who was it? Forgot. Damn it. Do you have Insta? I can send you my team. Yes, I do have Instagram. It's Football Chatbox on Instagram. If you can find Football Chatbox on Instagram, you can send me a team over there as well. There you go. That's the link. All right, people. How's everyone's teams looking like? Talk to me. What are we looking like? How are we all like still wondering what to do? Or oh man, this is 0.5 more. Oh, is it 0.5? Oh yes, it is 0.5 more. Bad life. Do I stick to my Onana keeper? Surely I should. Brian, should I pick Walker? I would go for Akanji instead. I think Akanji might be a bit more safer instead of Walker. Any idea if Grealish is starting? Grealish should be starting, to be honest, but I don't know yet. I think Grealish should start. I don't see why he won't start. Chilwell to Cancelo? Oh no, there's no way Cancelo is starting. I highly doubt it. I don't know what to do with Stones. Move him to Akanji. Move him to Akanji for now. My ball guy. I sent you the team. Okay, let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. This is just peak FPL, huh? This is peak FPL. This is what we're here for. What we're here for. Alright. What are we doing? Onana, Turner, Estupinan, Gabriel, Chilwell, Baldock, Kabore, Saka, Rashford, Martinelli, Bruno Fernandes, Richarlison, Haaland, Jackson, and Joe Pedro. Looks pretty solid. What will I change in this? Not really. 0 in the bank. Yeah, I think this is pretty solid. Richarlison, you can wait for Richarlison if you want to, or you can go for him now itself. That's not a problem as well. But the rest of the team looks pretty solid. I like it. I do like it. If you want, you can try and get Foden now that it seems like he's leaked, but I do like the rest of the team. Then what to do with him after this week? To be honest, Ian, didn't you have... this is pretty good, Hugh. I like the team. Ian, you had... where is Ian's team? You had you had James already. Alright, Ian. Do you want to go for a Manchester United defender in Luke Shaw? What do you think? Isn't Walker safer than Akanji? Akanji will be rotation risk when Guardiola and Stones come in, but not many to challenge Walker for his spot. But Rico Lewis could also play in that spot. You never know, right? Stones is 31% over. Most of them are sleeping. I know. Most of them are indeed sleeping. You could go for Walker. Yeah, you could go for Walker, but I feel like now we've kind of seen that mostly almost any City defender is just like for anyone who's gone Edison, there's your safe City defensive spot. But everywhere else is just like rotation central. This is where Josh is in the chat and he's just laughing because he has Edison and he's like, yeah, I don't have to worry about any of this. You can go Walker. He might be a bit more safer. But he might also have rotation. It's so hard to tell with City. Jones to Akanji done. Fair enough. Alright, people. What do I do? How can I improve this? If I was to get Stones here. I mean, if I was to get Foden here. Do I switch Chilwell to a Luke Shaw and switch Nana to a 4.5? If I was to do Shaw, Nana to Pickford, and Garnacho is unfortunately no. Can't get a 6 million option, no? I have to go Udogi down as well. Don't know if I want to do that though. That's the problem. Okay, Stones to Akanji, Chukwuemeka to McAllister. Ooh. Do you think McAllister will be good for attacking returns though? I would probably keep that money in the bank. You can go to McAllister, but I don't know whether it'll be good for attacking returns. Edison plus Shaw not makes more sense than Onana plus City. Now makes more. Yeah, Edison plus Shaw is also not too bad. It's just very expensive. That combo. That's very expensive combo. You never know City's defenders, so that's the problem. Yeah, that's true. With City's defense is just like incredibly hard to figure out what City's defense is like. What do we think about this combo? So I go Pickford and I go Shaw. And I upgrade. Man, I can't find a 6 million midfielder who is good enough. Mbeumo would have to come in, but Like I need to like move something. Foden or Son? Foden. Foden. What do we think, people? What do we think? How do I even find a 6 million player that will get me any returns? Maybe McAllister, but I already have Salah. Let me try and get this closer to what I have right now. Musi, welcome to the football chat box. My team is Onana, Shaw, Trippier, double United defense. Estupinen, Mitoma, Odegaard, Salah, Saka, McAllister, Haaland, Joe Pedro. My first time playing FPL. Nice. Welcome. McAllister, I think you can move McAllister to... wait, Mitoma, Odegaard, Salah, Saka, McAllister. I would probably I would have only one of Onana and Shaw. I won't have both. So pick one of them. If you're picking Onana, I would move Shaw to an Arsenal defender, maybe. Trippier, I wouldn't go for Trippier because I think it's like the fixtures at the start aren't the best. So I would move Trippier down to maybe you can move Trippier to a Chilwell if you wanted a Chelsea defender. Estupinian is good, Mitoma good, Odegaard, Salah, Saka not too bad. And if you can try and upgrade maybe a McAllister to Marcus Rashford, if you can, that would be good as well. The rest of the team looks pretty good. So divided on Luke Shaw. Fair enough. I am also wondering whether I can move Shaw in. Hopefully that helps. Musi. Max Hills, Martinelli or Odegaard? Martinelli for the 0.5 cheaper. I will go Martinelli. Foden versus Martinelli. Ooh. So I went for Foden just now after having Martinelli. Breaks my heart going for a United player. Then go for 5.5 defender. You have James, right? Why not try a rotation combo of players, like a defensive rotation combo in terms of you have no. Oh, actually you can go for a double Arsenal defense if you wanted to. That's another possibility. Or just switch to Akanji. Martinelli because Foden does not play much. Fair enough. Shaw is corner take and free kick. Yeah. Shaw is good. Then probably switch Onana to another keeper. I wouldn't go Trippier though. Trippier, his fixtures for the start aren't the best. Okay, instead of Stones, who can we get you? Instead of Stones, who can we get you? Damn. I'm not really sure. You can probably move to Edison instead of Flecken, and then you can move to a 4.5 option here, like a Pau Torres. and rotate with like Udogi or someone. Edison plus Shaw or Onana plus Akanji. I would go for Edison plus Shaw. That's more safer in terms of minutes. I love to put Liverpool striker, but does not know who to start, Gakpo or Nunes. I think there's going to be rotation between both. I think Gakpo will get you a bit more minutes compared to Nunes for the moment. But if you wanted a Liverpool player, attacker, I like Jota. If you can try and fit Jota in, that would be really nice as well. Ah, man, this news has thrown a spanner in the works. I should have planned for this. Did we get anything else? Let me have a look and see. We got any other leaks while we were waiting here. Full City team news. Now, I hope this is right and I hope it's not wrong, but we will wait and see. But this is your leaked team news for City, Manchester City. I bet on Joao Pedro a lot. Hope it turns out the best. I think a lot of people have put that. Really, I'm just being a stubborn Liverpool fan here. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. Alright, now how do I improve this team? Which news? Here's your Manchester City team news. Best 4.5 forward to go for. Probably Archer. It seems like he's been linked with a move to Sheffield United. So probably Archer. I'll stay with Akanji plus Onana. Fair enough. Fazid, welcome. How are you? Mubama is also not a bad option. What's my team? My team is currently in the process of changing multiple times. But for the moment, the team is looking like this. Now that the Foden news has... Oh my god, no. FPL Towers. This is not the time to crash. This is not the time to crash. Guys, make sure you lock your teams. FPL Towers will crash. The site might crash. So make sure to lock your teams. But this is what the team is looking like right now. I do want to try and improve it if I can. I'm just figuring out how to do that. Malak Gusto, Mubama, and Colgate. Ooh, don't go for Gusto. Go for like Kabore. He might play a bit more. Colgate? Who is Colgate? Or is it Holgate? Don't go for Trippier. I would downgrade Trippier to a different defender. I think you can save a lot of money from there. Alright, while we're waiting, how do I do this? Garnacho to Garnacho. Who can we switch you to? Guys, where do we do this? How do we do this? Can we get Mitoma in somewhere? I'll have to downgrade Shaw, no? I don't really want to do that though. Unless I downgrade to a 4 million defense. Talk about nothing on the bench. I am screwed if I need a bench player to come on if I do this. Are you sure about Salah? Having second thoughts? Nah, I'm sure about Salah. I have 1 million in the bank. Any 6.5 million defenders? I would have said Trippier, but not now. Robertson if you wanted to. 6.5. You can go for Robertson. But are you sure about Liverpool's defense? Mbeumo to Foden. Yeah, I would do that move. Look, I would probably do that move. Joao Pedro or Watkins for one game week? Joao Pedro. Osulo versus Archer. Who's the one less likely to get a price drop? Osulo. He's the one to Osulo will be less likely to get a price drop. No one to fill in from next week if Foden doesn't start. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm fucked if that happens. So I'll probably go back to Garnacho. Hey, Garnacho. Oh, I'm looking at it. Yeah, if Foden doesn't start, I'm screwed. Udogi. Unless I did rotate in defenders. I went back to Onana. And then I do... Nah, I want my Chilwell. Who should I bench? Did Chukwuemeka for Enciso? Shaw for Stones. Who is on your bench, Ian? So you did Enciso to Chukwuemeka, Shaw for Stones. So this is... I mean, the team will start like this, right? I would... Yeah, I think the team starts like this. And then you put Udogi on your second bench. Reece James first, Turner. That's the rest of the team, right? Your bench looks okay. The way it is right now. Three, 4-3. Chilwell, Gabriel, Estupinan, Mitoma, Rashid, Saka, Bruno, Gakpo, Nice. Watkins, Haaland, Turner, Baldock, Cabaret, Anderson. 1 million in the bank. Ooh, interesting. That's pretty good. I like it. Not too bad, honestly. Wondering where the getting a burn smell. I don't know where it's coming from. Remember to drop a like to Ryan before you go. Yes, please do drop a like and subscribe if you are new. Amit, I like the team. It's not too bad. Gakpo is very interesting. Chukwuemeka third bench. Actually, no. Keep him second bench, to be honest. Keep him second bench. Because he could do well. If he plays the number 10. Keep him second bench. Alright, how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we improve it with Foden in here and the 0.5 in the bank? Do I switch my keeper away? But I can't even do anything by switching the keeper away. Lock your team. Yes, indeed. Please lock your teams, guys. Because honestly, I have no idea what's going to be the case when FPL site is crashing. Please make sure to lock your teams. Please make sure to lock your teams. The FPL site is crashing. Thanks, Ryan. Final thoughts on Chilwell or Rico Lewis? Chilwell, Rico Lewis, or Walker? I'll go for Chilwell. Could you help me out with my team? I sent it on Insta. Dom, let me have a look. Oh yes, I found it, Dom. Give me a second. Bring it up. Alright, this is Dom's team. And he's got Onana, Gabriel, Estupinan, Chilwell, Mitoma, Saka, Bruno, Rashford, Watkins, Haaland, and Jackson. I wouldn't have Matty Cash on the bench. I think Matty Cash is a slight rotation issue, unfortunately. And I would switch Areola to Turner because he rotates better with Onana. Because we're not sure whether Areola will be West Ham's second starting keeper. Cash is a slight rotation issue. I might switch it to a Pau Torres or Konsa instead. Chukwuemeka and James have LFC. Okay, then switch it to Udogi first sub. Ian. Oh, actually, yeah, keep it as Udogi first sub. Boki, welcome back. Oh no, did I not bring this thing up here? Where am I looking at? This is Dom's team. Dom, Matty Cash might be a problem. I might switch that out to a Pau Torres maybe. Areola is not too bad. I'll actually switch him to a Turner. The rest of the team looks pretty good. Rest of the team looks pretty good. And by the way, Bucky, please make sure you have locked your team, because this seems to be, where is it, the City team news? If you haven't seen it, it seems like it's this. All right, I think I'm okay with this. Maybe I can't really improve it, unfortunately, unless I downgrade Onana to a Pickford. If I was to even do that, I can't even upgrade Garnacho to anyone. I need like another 0.5. Thoughts on Eze to a 7.5? Maybe Madison or Grealish. Go for Grealish. Didn't you have Grealish in your team already? Didn't you have Grealish in your team? You can go for Foden if you wanted to. Because now Foden looks like he's starting. You can go for Foden. Already say my team. Can I change player now? You can change your players now. You have like another 12 minutes, but keep in mind that the site might crash. Or keep 1 million in the bank. You can keep 1 million in the bank as well. That's not too bad. I did Grealish to Foden. Okay. Then keep Eze. Keep the 1 million in the bank. Keep the 1 million. What would I do here? The only way is to downgrade Chilwell, and I don't really know if I want to do that. Could do this, but God knows that I'm playing too much. It's just too much, asking for too much trouble. What should I do with Stones because he's not playing? Should I sell to Ake or Akanji? You can sell to Akanji. It seems like this is the... You can sell to Akanji. I would probably go Akanji. Seems a bit more safer. Ake also not too bad. 1 million came from NCC. Yeah, indeed. Any team news? This is the team news we have for City. Please tell me my afternoon. I say my team now. I want to change some players. Is it possible? Yes, you can change it now. You have 10 minutes to change it if you wanted to change it. But you can. You can switch to... I probably switch to Akanji, but I don't mind Ake as well. How much is Ake? 5 million, right? How much is Ake? Yeah, 5 million. Should I go for Ake instead of Chilwell? This is just asking for trouble, isn't it? Ake or Kanji? That's the $1 million question. My problem is I feel like Ake could get rotated with Guardiola, and that's a problem. Akanji, I would go for Akanji because it seems like Ruben Diaz is not as fit, so I would probably go for Akanji for now. Server down. Yeah, refresh your page. Go for Akanji. I think I might go for Akanji, to be honest, if I was you. Yeah, I probably do this. I'll stick to what my original plans was. Just get Foden for Martinelli. Because Calvert-Lewin is very risky and Joe Pedro is rotation risk. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would switch Calvert-Lewin to... Then, Ian, I would just switch Calvert-Lewin to... Why did you take out Luke Shaw? Oh, no, I was just playing with this thing. Because I was deciding between Shaw and Onana. And I can do something like this, but then I don't even know where I would like upgrade 6 million. Like, what would I even do? That's why I'm like slightly uncertain. I would, Ian, if you wanted to use that 1 million, use that 1 million to upgrade Calvert-Lewin to Jackson. Onana, Turner, Luis, Estupinian, Gabriel, Saka, Bruno, Rashi, Mito, Watkins, Gakpo, Haaland, 0.5 in the bank. Please, please, time is running. Bro, help me out. I already saved the team. Now, how can I change? How can you change? You just go to your transfers and you move players about, like how you set. So you go to your transfers, switch, click an X, search for a player you want, add them. But you have 8 minutes though. Man City predicted lineup? This. Eight minutes, people. Should I start Chilwell or Luis? Luis? Who is Luis? Rico Luis. Yeah, Rico Luis. Because he's starting, right? Start Rico Luis. Now that you mentioned Rico Luis, how much is Rico Luis? That's a very good shot. How much is Rico Luis? 4.5. Do I put him or Udogi? Interesting. I'm sticking with the DCL. I'm feeling brave this year. Alright, go for it. I could do this. What do you guys think? Something like this. Nah. Keep it as it is. Go back to Udogi. And bring me back my Garnacho. I'll see how things go after that. With the 0.5 in the bank. I already submit the team. Alright, cool. Survey's gone. I think I'm sticking with this. Alright, cool. Luis plays stone side. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I think I'm just gonna keep it as it is with this team. And see how things go. It's only one change. Foden came in for Martinelli. Luis Diaz or Jackson? Jackson for me. Best 4.5 defender ratio. An Aston Villa and Everton defender. So you can go for Tarkowski and Pau Torres. Those two will rotate nicely. And also, Evan, welcome. To start, Luis Diaz or Jackson? Ooh. I probably go. I think Luis Diaz will start this game, but he might be a rotation problem, so I would go Jackson for better minutes. But if you have both and you're wondering who to start, then I might slightly lean towards Luis Diaz. How nailed is Luis for the next few games? As equally nailed as we saw Stones was, so which means not nailed at all. So I wouldn't go too much on City. I'm a bit skeptical on City. It's very hard predicting City. City's a rotation. Stones not playing? No, Stones is not playing. I'll stick to this because you never know with Pep. Next week we could see Foden not playing at all. Why don't you do Udogi to Luis and bench Chilwell? It's because if I was to do Udogi to Luis and next week, because here's the thing, right? One we're not considering is Manchester City have a Super Cup this week in the middle of the week. So they have to play this game, go play the Super Cup against Sevilla, and then go and play Newcastle. So if I was to get Rico Lewis in, if he doesn't start next week, I'm in a bit of a problem in terms of bench options. Um, just in case if something else also goes wrong. Because I already have Foden as well. That's just too much risk. Edison in? You can get Edison in, yeah. Should I go Rico Lewis and upgrade Eze or Chukwemeka? Or is it too risky? So you go Rico Lewis for who? Ian. Rico Lewis for who? You mean Stones to Rico Lewis? And then upgrade Chukwemeka to who? To Mitoma? Can you go to Mitoma? Or Mbeumo? Thoughts on Gakpo Nunes for the first 2 game weeks and then switching to Jackson? I would go for Gakpo. I'd probably go for Gakpo. Edison in? Yeah, Edison in, not too bad. I could go Udogi to... I understand that, yeah. And bench Garnacho. I'm happy to start Garnacho and see how it goes. Then go for Mitoma or Mbeumo. Ian, one of the two. Take your pick. Is that plan a good idea? It's not a bad idea. I don't mind trying it out and seeing how it goes. Liverpool will be pretty decent for attacking returns. So, but it's just a bit of a risk in terms of picking out which one starts. So I slightly go for this thing. For Gakpo, I just panicked and bought Edison. Do you really want Edison? If you do, then it's fine. Eze to Bruno Fernandes. Ooh. You could do that as well. You could do Eze to Bruno Fernandes since you don't have Marcus Rashford in terms of attacking. But I don't mind Eze as well. Have Rico Lewis, Foden and Haaland. Triple City seems very risky. Indeed. That is very true. Especially with the rotation. I think I'm happy with just Foden. I don't think I want to spread anymore. It's a bit of a... Trying to figure out Pep Guardiola is a bit of a pain. I don't want to rotate too much. One minute, people. 1 minute. I think I'm happy with this. I'll just keep Foden. Baldock or Cabaret from the bench? I have put Cabaret because I'm a bit more worried with regards to Sheffield United and their chances of keeping clean sheets. Although, to be honest, both are not going to be any good. So, yeah. Udogi, James, or Chukwemeka first bench? Go for Udogi, and then go for James, and then go for Chukwemeka. In that order. Alright, I'm happy with this. We'll see how things go. This is just chaos. Trying to predict Pep is just chaos. Deadline done, indeed. That was a half an hour panic. Alright. I think we're done. What a start. We experienced it all. Including server crashes and whatnot. Alright. Ian, did you manage to get it done? Please tell me you did. Oh, what a stream. What a panic crazy stream. Got it luckily? Nice. Alright, so shout out to Ian, Amit, Bucky, Ryan, Zachariah, Evan, Musi, Ruhil, Roku, Tempting the Wave, Dom, 513, Luke, Fazid, Sam, Max Hills, Abhimanyu, Q, Taran Samurai, and everyone else. Did I miss anyone else? Will, I mentioned Josh, Hibbs, Justin. Where else? Oh no, I forgot to tell Justin. Oh, I think he went to sleep. No, he didn't have stones. Thank God. VL, and I think I gave a shout out to everyone else. Yeah, everyone else who was earlier there as well. Thank you all for joining me. It's a long stream, but good was very HD leaks. Imagine it was Tom. I think so. I have got like it was from different places. Stones bench, yeah. Justin Gabriel could be out. Oh, really? Thank God I went for Saliba. Is that why people were panicking and getting Saliba in? Well. Too late now for that, but so thank God I have Saliba. Alright, very interesting things. Very interesting start. We'll see how things go then. Alright, sweet. We'll end it there. I am done. Oh man. We'll see how things go in terms of leaks and whatnot. Interesting start though to the FPL season. So thank you all. We managed to actually climb a lot of subscribers as well. We've gone to 557. So thank you to everyone. Shout out to you all. I will see you all on Monday. And we'll see how things go from there. What are you doing with Shaw and Eze next week? Well, I don't have Shaw and Eze. This is my team. But for you, play them. You have Gabriel? Oh no. Oh no, you have on the bench. Don't worry. Your bench will come on. Your bench is fine. I would keep Shaw and Eze for next week. Who does Eze have next week? Where's Crystal Palace? I'm blind. Oh, they are in Arsenal. You can move Eze to Diaby if you wanted to. Or actually, no, you start your bench. You have Rich James on the bench, right? Start him, bench Eze. Shaw, we'll get to Shaw next week. Alright, I think we'll end. I need some sleep. I'm not watching the City game. I'm going to sleep because I have a dentist appointment in the morning. So I'll see you all on Monday and hopefully we have something positive to talk about. So good luck everyone. Have a good night. Enjoy the football and I'll see you all on Monday. Peace out all.